What's up, people? Welcome back to Daily Red Devil for all of your latest Manchester United transfer news and talk. And as always, we're back with the big breaking news of the day. Please do smash a like on the video. Please do subscribe to the channel if you're new, and let's jump straight on into it. So it's the one that I'm sure a lot of you Manchester United fans sitting at home have been waiting for. We have just had the confirmation that apparently Manchester United have now agreed a £30 million deal with West Ham for Harry Maguire, and personal terms are not expected to be an issue. This is coming out from Laurie Whitwell, who reports for The Athletic. He goes on to say that Maguire had wanted to stay at Manchester United, but chance of regular games, given England's status, has proved compelling. So ultimately, purely down to his game time, Harry Maguire has seen his senses, and he has realised that going to West Ham, where he will be a starting centre-back, does make a lot more sense. And you know what? I actually commend him for that. I do. There was a lot of people in the fan base, me included, who thought he was just going to hang around. He was going to sit on the bench. He was going to refuse to go, dig his heels in the ground. But it does look like he's happy to do this move now. As Laurie Whitwell says, personal terms are not expected to be an issue. This is also being reported by Sky Sports. It's also being reported by Fabrizio Romano. All of the big hitters in the journalist world are reporting this story. £30 million. I'm happy with that. I am. From what I'm hearing as well, apparently a lot of that £30 million will be paid up front. Usually it comes in installments. It might be 10 this year, 10 the next year. Arsenal did pay a lot of the Declan Rice transfer to West Ham up front. So apparently Manchester United have agreed to this deal, but on the basis that a lot of the £30 million is paid up front and not in installments. Let me know in the comment section how you're feeling about this one. Do you think £30 million is a fair price? Do you think we should be getting more for him? I said a week ago that 20 million would be a fair deal. I thought 20 million was okay, and I was getting absolutely berated in the chat. I was getting absolute abuse for it. And you know what? I was wrong. You guys were right. I didn't genuinely think that they would come back in with a higher bid, and they have done. So hats off to everybody who thought, we're going to get more for him. He's worth more than that. We have got more for him. We've got 30 million. I think we take that at this point. I know it's a massive loss on the 80 million we paid for him, but you can't look at it like that. There's no way on earth you're going to recoup 80 million pounds for Harry Maguire. So 30 million at this stage, I'm more than happy with. I know some people were saying I want 35, I want 40. The stance that came out yesterday from West Ham was that ultimately they weren't going to accept, they weren't going to offer anything more than 30. It was 30 million, take it or leave it. Manchester United have clearly decided to take it. And I think it's the right decision for everybody. It allows us to go and get Jean-Claire Todibo from Nice, who's available for £40 million. We're massively improving here. We're going from somebody who, let's be honest, everybody in the fan base wants to leave the club. He was getting booed in a friendly the other day, which I didn't agree with, but obviously you're entitled to do what you want. But I did not agree with that. He definitely needed to leave the club, both for his own career, both for his England career, for Manchester United. It makes sense for absolutely everybody. And I just want to say as well, the ruthlessness of Ten Hag. He removes him as the captain. He puts him on the bench last season, and now he's leaving. Like, you wouldn't have seen that under Jose Mourinho. We wouldn't have seen that under Louis van Gaal. Especially wouldn't have seen that under Ollie van Gaal, I nearly called him. We wouldn't have seen that under Ollie either. Ollie would have kept him. He would have probably kept him as the captain. He would have played him every single week, even if he wasn't good enough. So big ups to Erik Ten Hag for doing the right decision here. Big ups for him for actually clearing the players that need to be cleared, because £30 million, I think that's a great amount of money. I really, really do. And to go from a 30-year-old defender, Harry Maguire, who I would say 99.9% of the fan base think needs to leave, and swapping him for Jean-Claire Todibo, a 23-year-old, very, very exciting, very, very young defender. Like, it's a no-brainer, isn't it? It's an absolute no-brainer. So really, really happy about this. Really, really positive news. I'm absolutely buzzing, as you can see. I still think I'm in a little bit of a dream, to be honest. I really, really do. I didn't think this would happen. I didn't think Manchester United would get this deal over the line. Yeah, so we will obviously keep you updated on this one. It isn't a done deal at this stage yet. Obviously, they still have to do a medical. They still have to agree personal terms. But Sky Sports and Laurie Whitwell are both reporting that personal terms should not be an issue. I'm not sure why it's not an issue anymore, because ultimately yesterday people were saying, he's not going to accept anything less than what he's on at Manchester United. But maybe there's some sort of agreement that we don't know about at this stage. And obviously we will keep you updated on that at this point. I think West Ham were willing to offer him around £100 million, which obviously is a lot less than what he's on at Manchester United. But 100 million, I'll take it. So this is coming in from Alex Crook. He says, Manchester United initially rejected West Ham's 30 million offer for Harry Maguire, but the clubs continue to talk. A bulk of the 30 million fee will be paid up front. So yeah, as I said, it looks like what's got this deal over the line is that West Ham are willing to give Manchester United the majority of this 30 million fee up front, which allows us to then go and spend that on Jean-Claire Todibo immediately. And I would say that this Jean-Claire Todibo deal will really, really hot up now. And I wouldn't be surprised if we get him coming in very, very soon after the Maguire deal concludes. Obviously, Jean-Claire Todibo has a release clause, so there's no issue with negotiations. It's a simple Harry Maguire leaves, Jean-Claire Todibo comes in. So I'm very, very happy about this deal. Do let me know in the comment section how you're feeling about this one. Are you as excited as I am? I'm absolutely buzzing. I'm ecstatic. As always, though, I am respectful. I do wish Harry Maguire all the best. I hope he goes to West Ham. I hope he has a really, really good career onwards. You know, I want him to be in the England squad next season for the Euros because I do think he's good for England, and obviously I support England. So yeah, I wish him all the best, but this is definitely the right decision. I don't think there's a single person in this chat today who can say that this isn't the right decision. I really, really don't. If there is somebody in the chat who thinks this is the wrong decision, please do let me know, because I always like to see other people's opinions. But since we've done this channel, every single Manchester United fan I've spoken to has said this is the right deal. You know, he needs to leave. He needs to go and reinvent himself somewhere else. And it looks like that will finally happen, and it will be at West Ham. And he's still going to have European football, you know. He's still going to be playing in the Europa League, which is respectable. Manchester United were in the Europa League last season, you know. So it's respectable. It's still a European competition. Yeah, I'm happy with it. I really, really am. Right, let's just see if there's any more bits of news coming out on this situation. As I said, the journalists reporting this are Fabrizio Romano, Laurie Whitwell, Sky Sports, Alex Crook. We've got like 5 or 6 different UK-based journalists all reporting this exact same story. Yeah, so we've got a bit more news on it coming out right now from Laurie Whitwell. He says, Harry Maguire had hoped to stay at Manchester United, but England manager Gareth Southgate indicated that a lack of playing time at United would impact his international career. So it looks like Gareth Southgate has helped us out here. He must have had a word with Harry and said, you know what, Harry, if you're not going to be playing every single week for Manchester United, then you probably will lose your place in the Euros next season, because he will be in the Euro squad if he plays for West Ham. I'm sure of it. So this is a great deal. I'm really, really positive about this one. Do let me know in the comment section how you feel. Let me know if you think 30 million is fair, and let me know if you're excited about Jean-Claire Todibo, because I am absolutely buzzing about this one. Please do smash a like on the video before you go. Please do subscribe to the channel, and I'll catch you guys on the next one. Lots of love and peace out.